suppose when the fixtures are set out at the start of the year, we did take a sneaky look at who we would potentially face, and it was Cavan, Donegal, Monaghan, then potentially Kerry in an All-Ireland semi-final. So there was no easy path that lay ahead, but it was whether you're up for the dogfight or not, and thankfully we were.
Here's a goal chance here for Kennedy. Oh, and it's squeezed in.
Do you know what I've always thought we could have achieved at high levels? It's just whether you're able to get there or not. This year was like no other. We started off sort of ropey enough, slow to get going. Again, that could have been new management, us trying to adapt to new systems of play.
Out they come with this kick out, and it's picked up neatly this time by Con Kilpatrick. To his left hand side he's got McGeary, and that is some turnaround. That effectively is a 4-point turnaround.
There's a number of things you could have called it for, but as each game went on we progressed, and look, we had a fantastic panel, background team management and the players themselves. You know, the gratitude I have for every single one of them, and the respect I have for every single one of them is top notch. So I could have seen us being able to do it. It was just whether we would have on the day. We lived in the moment in every single play, and that was driven from our management. So it was.
Conor Kilpatrick into the centre towards Kieran McGeary. Having a goal from the 45-metre line. The body language said it all. He knew it was on its way. That is a great point by the wing forward from Pomeroy.
So we had to adapt that day, but I suppose that's why you have a strong panel, so that you're able to do that. And again, I was chatting to someone the other day who used the words, "You could have been beat by Monaghan." You nearly were beat by Monaghan, and we were, which is very true. So again, I'm extremely lucky to be sitting here today, and you gain that wee bit of luck as the year goes on. We have a number of warriors in that team, and we refer to them as the old bulls: Matty, Petey, Morgan, T-Mac, and Ronnie McDemee. There's several few there, so I was delighted for them to pick up another Ulster medal and another All-Ireland medal. But again, they have been the standard setters for years, so it was up to us, to the younger generation, to maybe get up to their level. And as each new player comes into the team, they soon figure out what's best to do. Do you know what? No specific role. I think we're all trusted to be footballers on the day when we go out there and do what's best. Now, naturally, if you're a corner forward, and we've seen some massive performances from our forwards this year, so we did, then that's your sole job. But when you kind of the likes of Padraig Campsey, Michael McKiernan coming up from corner back and kicking points, then do you really have a specific job in a sense?
Ronan McNamee, remember in the semi-final, everybody in the full back line managed to score in that game, including the captain here, Padraig Campsey, who's done it again.
It's become a massive part of the game. It continues to evolve, and when you see other teams who have done it in the past, Dublin being one of the biggest examples, that you can both defend and attack and still get scores and win games, then why not try and bring that part and parcel into your own team's philosophy? We had worked on it. Everything that you've seen on the pitch was worked on. It was trial and error and everything that comes along with it, but it was reinforcement from our coaches and positivity that it was going to work and it would work, and we've seen it work on the day several times. For myself, try and roam about, try and make attacks happen, try and get a chance to get going, and when I had the odd opportunity, I took a pot shot.
Dish back as far as Kieran McGeary. Will it curl in? The umpires go back behind the goal, see that it's perfect, and Kieran McGeary has got a Championship All-Ireland final point here, and he puts Tyrone back in front, 5-4.
Do you know what? Everybody was trusted this year, trusted every decision that people made. If you made a decision, you made it for the good of the team, not for the good of yourself. So if it didn't work out, maybe there was the odd bit of slagging in the change rooms or something, but sure, that's what boys are used to, so it's all part and parcel of it. Like any other team, we're specific on our matchups and know who you're going to be marking that day, and if somebody's your sole responsibility, then you get tight to them. I suppose from 2018 and learned a vital lesson in the final that day, I took a lot of emotion into it, as you would do, being at your first time. And then after that, I sort of just removed the emotion from most of the game, so I did. Done what I had to do to get into the zone right enough, but I didn't really dwell on it too much. As long as you work hard and that's your main ingredient on the pitch, I believe you'll not go far wrong. When you're a two-time winning All-Ireland captain, and I've sat in Croke Park many a day and watched them run up and down the sideline and take tackles and win break balls, so when you have someone who's trying to give you tactics and talk to you and has been there and done it themselves, you're sure to make sure your ears are pricked in that you're listening, so you get a sense of success, you get hungrier, and you nearly in one sense get greedier, so you do, because you want it time and time again. I often heard people say, "Geez, the Dubs didn't look like they even, care that they won that." I can be rest assured they would care that they won every single one of them. So they would. So look, we're going for second year. Like any other team will be going for it. The bullseye's in our head now, so I know exactly the approach other teams will take towards us this year. But I'm looking forward to it. Fergal and Brian I'd imagine they have a good plan in place to do before we're going and what we're going to be doing. But again, there's work to be done, and there's already teams have started, and there's a bit of catching up to be done. So we can't be celebrating for too long. Mum and Dad follow me from no age, and my brother was actually on the team this year, QPAT. So he was the one that was dragging me out the door to training. So he was. This year he's decided to hang up the boots from the inter-county setup. So he's getting married next year, and he's moving to County Down to Rostrevor. So he finished at the pinnacle of it all. So me and him lifted the Sam Maguire together, which is a nice photo to have. For me, I have a DJI Mavic Mini drone, so I like to head away with my girlfriend Louise and head to different parts of Northern Ireland or down south and do a bit of sightseeing, see it from a bird's eye view. So she be's freezing, so she'll stand and watch me fly it, but I enjoy it, so do. I have every licence got, don't worry. Do you know what? Cherish every single moment. Remember it all and enjoy every single part of it. I know some nights it can be wet and windy and it's hard to go to training, or it's hard to get out with your friends, but they'll be the best days of your life, and they pass by very, very fast, and a GAA club and a GAA community in essence is something special. Every single person that's involved in it is there for the sole benefit of the whole setup itself. So get involved with your clubs, get involved with your parishes, and enjoy every single moment of it. Do you know what? When the final whistle went against Kerry, it was a special one. So it was.
Kerry were the raging hot favourites, but Kerry have been beaten, and Tyrone are in the final. Tyrone win. It means a return to the All-Ireland final day for these Tyrone players for the first time in 3 years.
The odds were backed up against us, but yourself, you put a barking dog into the corner, it's going to come out biting, so it is. So in one sense it was a nice one to come out on top of that, considering everything that had happened in the camp and the position that we were in as a team. It's not nice to see your teammates in the position some of them were in. So whenever that final whistle went, that relief to just be sitting in an All-Ireland final, never mind win it, was a special moment.